8 News at Noon starts now.
Thanks for joining us for 8 News at Noon. I'm Katie Dupree. Our team coverage of Hurricane Dorian continues this afternoon. Storm Tracker 8 reporters Delaney Hall and Nick Canigliaro are live in Deltaville and Virginia Beach. But first, we want to get the latest on Dorian's impact. What's happening right now from meteorologist Michelle Morgan. Michelle.
Thanks so much, Katie. Well, we're seeing Dorian starting to slowly make its way into the Atlantic Ocean. You could just see that eye still pretty prominent there, but we're seeing that heavy rain still remaining off the coastline for us here in Richmond or Central Virginia along I-95 stretching to Emporia. We're looking pretty good. We're seeing a few light showers here and there. Thick cloud cover, all thanks to Dorian, but for the most part, we're seeing a thin line of some light showers as we look off to Petersburg, Stony Creek, and Dinwiddie. But the bulk of the rain staying southeast of the metro Richmond area. You see the yellows, you see the little bit of oranges there. We're just indicating the heaviest rainfall. But we're almost clear of Dorian in about the next hour or two. The winds, though, we'll be dealing with the strong winds throughout the rest of the afternoon as that system pulls away. We're looking at 19 miles per hour in Richmond, and we're dealing with some strong winds along the coast, 24 miles per hour as we look off to Norfolk. So again, strong winds throughout the day. We expect those winds to subside a little later on this afternoon, but the good news is we will see a little bit of sunshine as those clouds start to break up. We're looking for a daytime high of 77 degrees. And again, heading into tonight, the good news is we're looking at lower humidity. The clouds will start diminishing and also light winds. Katie.
Well, thank you, Michelle. We continue our team coverage. We have been checking in from the coast all day long. Let's get to Storm Tracker 8 reporter Nick Canigliaro. He's live at the Virginia Beach ocean front. Have we seen any improvements there, Nick?
Katie, the wind has certainly picked up here, which means more sand and just pellets coming right at me. Now, the rain and stuff has actually diminished a bit, but the conditions still aren't great. As you can see behind me, just take a look at what the waves are doing to the pier. They are just so huge and just pounding into the pier right now. And that's the largest we've seen them all day. And the wind, again, just picking up right now, just throwing rocks, sand, everything at us. Now, but despite that, there's still people who are on the boardwalk, standing around, taking a look at the water, just taking pictures, checking the whole scene out here. Now, I'm actually having trouble standing. I was having trouble earlier in our 9 o'clock reports, but right now it's actually a lot harder than it was then. Again, it's just the wind has picked up severely at this time. So Dorian just getting worse right now, but it's going to get better as this goes on. Delaney, tell me a little bit more about what's going on in Central Virginia itself.
Nick, just like in Virginia Beach, that wind is really picking up. It just kind of beats you up. The rain has been on and off all morning, but again, it's like those pellets that you're talking about. I want to show you guys a quick look at the Chesapeake Bay. All of those white caps, those big waves, good indication of how fast this wind is going. We actually spoke with a gentleman who says this is low tide, and for low tide, it's still pretty high. By around 5:30 today is when high tide kicks in. He said this entire area here will be filled with water and flooded. I've actually been speaking with the emergency services coordinator from Middlesex County. He says nothing major has happened in terms of injuries and major damage, and he says no news is good news. So as of this hour, really just concerned about the high amount of wind and rain that we've continuously gotten for the past 4 or 5 hours or so. We'll be continuing to update you guys throughout the day and of course on our website, WRIC.com. Live in Deltaville, Delaney Hall, 8 News.
Thanks, Delaney. That really tells the story there. The wind whipping and the rain on the lens. Well, Dominion Energy is pulling together several resources to help fix some of the power outages. The company has a massive staging area in Henrico County. Line trucks packed the Richmond Raceway. 1,900 linemen from Ohio to Florida are helping restore power to the hardest hit areas. At last check, more than 50,000 people are in the dark in North Carolina and Hampton Roads.
If their lights are out, please call us and let us know. Again, if they see any down power lines, please call and let us know so we can get our crews out there and make it safe. And we'll be there as quickly as we can.
Well, Dominion Energy will be working day and night to get that power back on for its customers. They say safety, though, is their #1 priority. And fact versus fiction. It's a major concern on social media, but especially when sharing an article could mean life or death during natural disasters like hurricanes. Now here's an example of something being shared online this week. You may have seen it in your news feed. It's a viral photo of a dolphin getting blown out of the water in the middle of the storm, but it's not real. It's from a parody website. Unfortunately, some people can't distinguish between a reputable source and false information. That's why VDEM is dedicated to setting the record straight.
If we see something that's posted, particularly on our page, and it is false information, we will try to comment and at least quickly correct it.
Here's another tip. Before you hit share, emergency officials recommend checking with federal, state, and local accounts. Plus, FEMA actually has a rumor control page that you can check on its website. And Jeep Watch is now over. This truck rode out Hurricane Dorian right on the beach, but you won't believe what the car's owner is now saying about it.